Hello everyone, welcome back. It is Sunday. It is the end of the week. And man am I feeling it. Welcome in. Why is there an ad break now? I literally just ran the ads. That's incredibly annoying. But hey ho, welcome in. Congratulations Pyro for getting the pizza. You are indeed the Czarlord. And hello Adegay. Correct me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Welcome in. How are you doing? How is life, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. I say this like I didn't literally see you all yesterday. Like, literally yesterday. But here we are. I know, I just noticed. And I don't know why. Hang on, I have a suspicion, although it's currently loading. But it was okay a minute ago, so I really don't know. But hey, I do often wonder, you'd think that when you are streaming and when I'm not also running a PC game and instead running a Switch game, you would think everything would be fine. However, apparently not. OBS does just want to break everything. I think we've realised this over the course of a period of time. Has that fixed it? No, it hasn't. Of course it hasn't. That would be too easy. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm already set to the lower settings, so I'm not sure. Oh. Mayhaps. There. I guess it was having a hiccup. It's every time I look away. I swear, I see it out the corner of my eye. When I look at the camera, I saw it out the corner of my eye. When I look at the screen, completely fine. It's listening to me. It knows. It knows when I'm looking at it. There's some quantum shit going on here. Why is it doing this? I don't know. Let me try turning the... Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. Right. Warning. I'm going to try something. It might go horrendous because it's done that in the past. Give it a sec. Wow, that's even worse than I expected. The camera's fully just turned off. Okay, well, there we are. Well, that's not going to work. I've just restarted it now. So hopefully that is better. I guess. I don't know. I have no idea what the problem is. I haven't changed anything since yesterday. I'm not running a game because it's a Switch game. I think it is worse. Oh, I wonder if... Oh, I have an idea. Hang on. Welcome to Tech Problems with Chloe. I wonder, how are we now? This isn't going to solve anything, but it... Ha! I knew it! I knew... This is what the issue is. I have an Elgato camera. I have an Elgato capture card. I just closed the capture software and it's completely fine. Obviously, that's a problem. We can't play Zelda if we haven't got capture software. Let's see what happens if I open it again. Does it go funny? Yeah, it's like the Elgato software is conflicting with each other. Yeah, I open it and it's immediately gone weird. That's what it is. That's super annoying. Okay. Rogue. I guess we can't play Switch games anymore? Which is not what I want. Let me see. Yeah, I will be writing something to the Elgato support because that is very, very odd. I'm just checking that there's no weird setting in... No, I don't think so. Don't think there's any weird setting. No, it's still lagging, isn't it? I have to like do this so I can be like, is it lagging? It is. So weird. I guess we won't play Zelda today then until I can figure that out. There you go. I close it down and immediately it's fine. Wow. Thanks, Elgato. This might explain then, because I remember we were having a lot of issues with it to start with, wasn't I? And it was like, well, we were playing Zelda. That'll be it. Turn it off and on again. Oh, I've tried that so many times, Alf. Thank you. I'll have to go sort that out. Time to finish Honkai Star Rail? You joke. That was my backup plan. That was actually my backup plan. Damn. I have no clue. Because I've got the camera software as well. I had that open. I didn't have that open to start. I opened it to see if that would fix it. No. So it's all the capture software, which really sucks. What did I do earlier? I guess I'll turn the switch off. But hi, welcome. It's going well. It's going so well. So I'll give you a Star Rail update, I guess, since we can't play Zelda today until I figure out what the fuck's going on. So last night, I played some more Star Rail. Just a little bit. Maybe some Simulator Universe runs if there's time. Maybe. I have got to the like 12,000 points or whatever it is this week. But, you know, it's never harming, is there? So this is the situation. The situation is I played some more. I got to boss fight. I got to fight the lady. I died quite quickly. Now I did it again. I did really well. I got really far. She was almost dead, and then Jingyuan went down and I died. So I haven't quite managed that yet. Processor or GPU pegging when lagging? I'm not super smart. What do you mean by pegging? You know, maybe this is just reason 579 why I need a new processor. Yeah, it does seem to be some kind of conflict between the Elgato software and the webcam. It could potentially be some kind of conflict between the two different softwares. Because even though I've got this set in OBS to kind of, but it doesn't really bypass the software, even though I can't use the virtual camera because it doesn't work. So the source is going straight through to OBS, but it does somehow still go through the software because I'll show you. I can change things in the software. Like here you go. I can do some insane zoom shit. Hello. In the software, and it changes it on my camera even though it's not the virtual camera. So it could be to do with the two softwares themselves rather than the camera, but I don't know. Open the capture. Oh, good point. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Software combat. That's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly it. Okie dokie. I mean, the sad thing is, while I'm streaming, I'm basically maxing out my CPU all the time when I'm streaming. Lol. For example, no game is running and it's currently on 91%. But let's see what happens if because the camera's probably going to go laggy because I have opened the software. Oh, or not. Okay. Oh, okay. That hasn't done anything. The software's open, but my Switch isn't on. That's the only difference currently. Whoa. I do need more power. I do. I've been thinking about it and looking at it for a long time. Let me turn the Switch on. Switch is on. It's the Switch! It's the Switch! Why? What the hell? Turn it back off. So once it goes to the screen that says no signal, it's fine. I've got the software open, says no signal, fine. The minute it gets a signal, that's it. What? Well, I'm going to have to test this now at some point. Wow. I wonder if... Because I could use that... It's just a HDMI input, so I could use that with, like, someone's laptop or something to test. What? Now, I don't... Now, the thing is, I'm not that smart when it comes to tech. I'm not dumb, but I'm not that smart. But I can usually figure out, at the very least, where, like, where an issue is. Even if I don't really know what it is, I can usually logic my way to go, it's the software, it's the cable, it's X, it's Y, you know. But, and usually, like, I can be like, okay, I can sort of understand why that's causing issues. There might be this, there might be that. Why is this an issue? I do not know. Maybe because when it's turned off the capture software, yeah, exactly. It's not capturing anything currently and it's fine. The minute it's capturing something, doesn't like it. Disable the stream preview. Oh, yeah, I can do that. You'll have to help me though, because I will have no way of telling if the camera's lagging. Okay. I'm turning the preview off. I can't see it. I'm turning the switch on. Oh, that's weird. It's now saying, I've turned the switch on, and it's now saying that the resolution is not supported, and I'm like, well, that's a lie. Diagnosed due to process of elimination. Sure, yeah, exactly. It's not even working now. We can't even play Zelda if we wanted to. It's not even working. Ah. Never mind. I'm just gonna give up, and I will sort it out later. Welcome, oh, Faye. Today is definitely a day to roll for initiative, and my computer has rolled much higher than me. My computer has rolled so much higher. 11! I beat you, though! Definitely time for an email to Elgato. Something freaky is going on. So for your benefit, Faye, camera's gone super laggy like it used to before I fixed it. And we've deduced the problem is the capture software, but specifically when it's actually capturing. If it's open and there's no signal, it's fine. I don't know. So I think we're probably going to play Star Rail instead. Which means I should probably change the stream category before people come in and go, hey, Zelda, and I go, lol, no. Well, the capture card broke. Is there potentially a way to turn off the preview for the capture software? So there isn't a preview. Oh, for the capture software, not the camera. No, because if I turn that off, you wouldn't be able to see it in OBS because OBS is capturing what that's showing on the screen, essentially. It's taking the window and capturing the window. So I have to have it showing on my screen for you to see that. So I don't think there is a way for that. At least not, I suppose. Actually, I suppose. No, because it's like, because you can do a game capture as opposed to. Oh no, I've got a game capture for the Switch. Yeah, it's struggling because it's trying to render two previews at once. Possibly, but now it's not even working. So, I do want to give it one more try, just to see if it works, because we didn't get to test that. We didn't get to test the turning the preview off in OBS, because you could be right. Card seppuku? I don't know what that is. I've heard the word. I don't know what it means. Okay, so my capture utility is just saying 1 moment please, and it's stuck on that. So the whole thing The whole thing has just died now. So let's play Star Rail. I will open that. Honkai Star Rail. Yes, please. Oh dear. I was looking forward to that as well. We haven't played Zelda in a really long time. Right, if the camera goes laggy now, it is probably because I am opening a game. Yes, and the music died too. Of course it did. Interestingly, Alf's name has changed colour. Freaky deaky. Yeah, Zelda can save herself. She doesn't need us. It's all good. Nani? Like, from Lilo and Stitch? I'm so confused. Yeah, I guess Link needs an extended break. You're right. You know, I'm going on holiday next week. Link also needs a long holiday. You know, he's working. Too much memes talk. That is fine. You know, I will always welcome my education in the ways of the meme. Because Nani is what in Japanese? Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, it's okay, because, like, there are loads of stuff. There are specific memes that I'm like, yeah, I know this meme. But I didn't really grow up on the internet, if that makes sense. Like, I only really started engaging with internet culture in the last few years. Or, like, kind of while I was at uni at the very earliest. And not even really then. So people are like, remember this meme? And I'm like, no! I know some things that I saw when I was a kid. But most things. There's a lot of memes I don't understand either. Hey. There's a lot of memes that all of us don't understand. It's all good. Ah, it's loading. Oh no! Come on. I believe. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. Oh, we're back. Now that was definitely a processor thing, because that was my computer going, I'm trying to do 5 things at once, please. Oh dear. Well, the game's open now. We should be fine. Camera's super laggy for you. It looks okay on my preview. It was super lagging. The whole stream was super lagging for a bit because it was loading the game. But now the game is open. But I think we're back and we're all good. So let's play. Let's go. Ah! Stream Raiders. Of course. Of course! We must have the Stream Raiders. Oh, we could start with this one, which is a bit easier. Let's do that. Cursed Clearing. Challenge level easy. An ominous clearing where the corrupting plant's influence is strongest. Okie dokes. Haha! Come and join our Stream Raiders team, guys, by going to the link in chat. I'm going to place a necromancer. Only this one big thing. I guess I'm going to go here then. Or here. I'll go here. Place those units, everyone. Go to that link. We'll have a battle in half an hour. Woo! Oh no, where's it gone? Come on. Come on, Star Rail. Where you at? There it is. Where's the sound? Think. Absolutely, we need a system upgrade. Do I have the money for it? Absolutely not. Not when used cars cost literally like 2/3 of my entire savings. So yeah. To be fair, a little while ago, I kind of dropped off it. A little while ago, I was looking at processors. And I had a kind of idea of the sort of upgrade I wanted to do. So if I properly look at that, then I can at least have an idea of what I want. Right. I did my dailies this morning. So I guess we go straight into attempting to beat the big lady. I guess. Why is the nearest teleport point? Oh wait, can I go this way? I think I can go that way. I just went the other way to start with. It's all good. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, I bet you... I wonder if there's a chat lag now. Like, do you remember the other time last week where stream went weird and then there was a chat lag for like the whole stream? That was annoying. Your son built a kick-ass system for $800. See, that's the other thing. Is like, I'd love to build my own PC, but I don't have the time or the know-how really, or even the time to get the know-how. You know.
Wanna spar?
Yeah. So, I mean, when I bought this PC, the idea was that it was within my budget at the time, with the idea that I might be able to upgrade it at a later date. No, I don't want to fight you. I want to fight the big lady, not you. But yeah, Pyro, you're correct. Our government do seem hell-bent on building unaffordable housing. Did I actually listen to these guys? Yes, I did. I've heard this. Bye.
It's time to repay them.
Sorry, you guys don't get to hear that because I've already heard it. But no, you're right with the unaffordable housing. The like, it's like, keep going. Look, we're making affordable housing and then building housing that I can't afford. And like, I am lower middle class at best, upper working class at worst, you know? Like, the reason that I can do stuff like this and all the things that I want to do is because I live with my parents at the end of the day, you know? The reason that I even have the like capability to try to attempt to save for a house, and when I'm saying that, it's a very long way off. And the way that my work works now as well, there's no way I'd get a mortgage. So, you know, but even the fact that I can entertain the thought is because I live with my parents. If I did not, I wouldn't be able to save. Just straight up. I fully wouldn't. Time to fight giant woman. It is. Now, I did not use any consumables the last time. And I think that right now is a good time to use them. That's not going to be helpful. This might be helpful. Increases attack and crit damage. Oh, this one's better. Right? Oh, that's crit damage. That one's crit rate. Okay. I'm gonna use this one. I think, yeah. Can I get a defense one as well? Maybe this. Increase defensive all out. Yeah, let's use that as well. I hope they don't replace each other. I don't normally use them. Try and focus all your buffs onto Jingyuan. Oh, the Lightning Lord does hit like a fucking train. You are correct. So. Okay, we've got my consumables. Let me just check. Oh, good. They don't, they do not, get rid of each other, which is nice. The thing is, I'm slightly underleveled because I haven't ascended them to 80 yet. Right, so. First off, we build up my buffer. We build up my tank. There we go. Tank. Now, this is the team I had before. I had Jinyuan. I had Seela the first time. She went down very quickly. Oh no, I had Seela both times. This is the team I had originally, and I died quite quickly. Then I tried replacing March 7th with Natasha. That was a lot more successful. But Seela went down very quickly. And I didn't have her for a lot of it. I survived a really long time without her, but it really put the DPS down quite substantially. My other option, I was considering potentially putting Bronya there instead and just buffing the hell out of Jingyuan. Might be the way forward. And if she does her normal attack, it's a recommended type, which is helpful. I think we might try this. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Since I've got Zila, I don't think I've ever done a major fight without Zila in the team before. I very rarely don't put Zila in the team. Woo! No, I've seen this. Like, unless you guys would like to see it, I'm gonna skip. So speak now. Oh, what? It just keeps going.
The Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence.
You know what? Let's see it again anyway. Skip? Oh, Alf says skip. Okay, we'll skip then.
Now I see why the
Okie dokie.
disciples of Sanctus
Let's go.
Medicus hold themselves in such high regard.
I'm coming.
The Arbor's traces really
right,
do
hang on.
possess the power of
We'll have that.
metamorphosis and resurrection.
Fantilia, what is she doing?
What is Jingyuan's technique? I actually don't know. And can I use it right now? Da 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 da. Oh, I might be able to use it right now. I'm always like... Nice. Yes, use as many techniques as possible. Oh no! Game! Stop. That's why he's not recommended in the same team as Zila. Oh, I see! Yes, I was having that issue. Hello, Paolo! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Oh, we're gonna have the laggy problems again. I should have turned the graphics down. It seems to be only the pre-rendered cutscenes that this game in particular is lagging when I'm streaming it. It doesn't do it when I'm not streaming. I think it's just too much. But it never used to do that, right? It's the 1.2 update.
The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can...
Okie dokie. So...
The very power that brought the Cienjo long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Okay, remember his ult gives him 3 stacks, and his skill gives 2 stacks. You only ever want 10 at a time.
Focus on
Yes.
destroying the phantom flowers. I'll go for the body.
Okie dokie. So now, for example, I can bring Jingyuan straight forward. We don't need
Time is now.
Natasha's skill
Lend me
just
your
yet,
strength.
so we'll be okay. We can do another one. There we go. 10!
Time for a savor
That's
the
all we
vigor.
need. Oh, I should probably kill the flowers. No! Lightning Lord, go! It's fine, I didn't need to kill the flowers. Yes, this is why we focus on Jingyuan. Okay.
I'm not afraid of you.
Has she... No, we don't need that.
Be careful, Mr. Sparrow. I want to
Attack
protect
the
everyone too.
baby!
Help me, Mr. Sparrow.
Woo!
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile.
I mean, I just destroyed your flowers in like 5 seconds.
This body was born of the arbor. You are but ants.
I don't think so.
That's some strong wind.
Boom. Yes, that was my exact thinking, Pyro.
On my command.
Boom!
Push the abomination.
Ha ha ha!
Time for the Master's radiant spirit.
Heed my
Smite her
word.
down!
Show no mercy.
Oh, Lightning Lord! Okay.
The time
Hello,
is now.
Jingyuan.
Lend
Come
me your
forward. Oh,
We've entered the storm.
we love a secondary buff.
To guard
This is
and
like
defend.
my entire original gameplay when I got Bronya as my first standard character, Zila as my first limited character, and then I was like, buff Zila all the time, and now I'm like, buff Jingyuan all the time. 2 more, come on, let's go.
Victory.
10.
Try untangling yourselves from this.
Right, we've just got to not die. This is the
Weeds in my garden.
this is
give
the
me
the
more
challenge, is not dying.
Your arrogance
No,
betrays
no, I don't
you.
need it yet. I'm gonna hopefully get up to Natasha's ultimate the next time she gets hit. Yes, look at that! This is making me nervous. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. I hate these flowers. They're so annoying. Jiguan!
Lend me your strength.
Antilia, your
This game
skin
not
and
evil
fear.
in terms of asking for monies. I wish it wasn't.
Vanquish the abomination.
But at the very least, like,
Naughty children, don't listen.
I might heal Clara because I'm getting a little nervous about her. Yeah, we'll... No, the flowers are in between. We're going to run out of skill points. I'm risking it. Okay, I'm risking it. Yeah, to be fair, at least with this game,
I'm okay.
and games like it, it's
Be careful, Mr.
it's
Star.
still pretty like pay to win, right? However, you can. It is. That's what I was looking for. It is possible to like
Just a little something.
not achieve like the same amount as if you're spending a ton of money, but it is possible to kind of spend a lot of time and get like the same sort of stuff out of it, if that makes sense. I did not fall for their money's trap. I've spent £0. Yeah, I don't know how many times I can stress this, but I do not earn a lot of money. I have to be very careful.
Victory.
Boom. Yeah, it's like I said before, like I don't earn a lot of money, but at the same time, I don't. At the minute, oh, I'm scared. Oh, at the minute, I don't need too much money because I live with my parents. Like I do, like I pay them rent, but it's obviously vastly reduced, and like we share in like food and stuff, so I don't have too much outgoings in that way.
Abundance and the hunt will disappear.
But if I did have more of those costs, then I'd have to work
Time
more,
for the
obviously.
master
But
stroke. Radiant
right now, I'm like sort of
Heed
focusing
my
on
word.
building up the acting career and trying to build
This
probably
battle
at
is
least two
unavoidable.
separate careers that will like together form a normal income, if that makes sense. So I have my acting, like there are very few actors who can make a full income from acting, so I need to fill it with other stuff. So I'm kind of working on that. We're not there yet, but I'm working on it.
Time is now.
Right, I could really do with healing.
Antilia, your skin or the Shinjo.
Bring that lightning lord forward.
Time for a shot.
Okay, Clara needs some help, otherwise she will go down.
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Oh, fuck off.
Was that it?
General of the Cienjo, can your feeble strength survive this calamity?
Dunhung, you take it from here.
Everybody watch this, it's great.
Did you think it was over, Fantilia?
There's the boy! There he is! I got so excited I nearly unplugged my headphones. Boom! Water dragon.
A scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the arbor?
Hey, I know it's really cinematic. I love it. Okay, this should get us to 10 and make the... Yeah, there he is, 10. The Lightning Lord's super powerful. Yeah.
You'll pay for this.
Is Dunhung playing fetch with his dragon? Possibly.
Evil doer.
Eliminating threat.
Doink. Okay. Now, I think everyone will be fine. Bronya's not really getting hit, so she'll be okay, and we should be able to get rid of that. Oh, the debuff's already gone on Jingyuan. It's fine. Bring him
Time is
forward.
now. Lend me your strength.
Yeah, you're right. The ball leaves his hand and the dragon chases after it. Amazing. Okay, this is already so much more effective than when I had Zila in the team instead, because I can bring Jingyuan forward and like with Bronya and let him have a million goes.
Or the
Like,
Shinjo.
this is so much more effective.
Shine, celestial spheres.
Oh no, they don't have that much health. Don't die. Ah!
Just in time.
I will
Just
jinx
a
it, this
little
is true.
something.
There is a third phase.
Think nothing of it.
the third phase, I got through this phase. The third one,
Time
I
for
didn't
the
last
master stroke.
particularly long,
Radiant
I will
spirit.
say.
Heed my word.
Come
Show no
on!
mercy.
Bam! Stop attacking him! Attack the baby!
Nap time.
Attack Clara! Boom!
Index. Alert.
Be careful, Mr. Sparrow.
It's in repose. It's not going to have a go.
Vanquish the abomination.
Bring that lightning lord up.
Still ends to you, Fantilia.
Ha!
So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
Here we
It's
go.
almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have a chance.
She's mad now. I do love how her facial expression goes from the first two phases where she's basically just looking smug to this one where she's still kind of looking smug, but she's got that fury in there where she's like, she's getting annoyed now, right?
Everyone too.
She's like, why are they not dead? The imaginary phase, yes. No, don't kill Jingyuan.
Out of ideas, Fantilia.
Don't kill him. If he dies, I lose. Oh, God. Where's Natasha's go? Oh. I could bring Natasha forward. No,
Time is
no.
now.
I'm going to
Lend me
risk
your
it.
strength.
I'm going to risk it.
Victory.
Aha! Get them! Pew. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Keep him alive! Keep my boy alive! Do I use this now? Yes. Otherwise, Bronya might go down in the next
Just in
turn.
time. Just a little something.
Oh,
Think nothing of it.
listen to that music, though. Everybody listen to that music. It's so epic! And it's been building up steadily throughout the phases. Mwah.
Put an end to this.
Okie dokie. We've just got to survive. We've just got to survive.
To guard
This is all I
and
want.
defend. Crush them.
But I have to say, I did this in like 35 minutes. I got to this, pretty much this exact point was where I died before. It took me so long. And just replacing Zila with Bronya and adding those consumables at the start made so much difference. Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to feel like, Alf. It's supposed to feel like an anime,
You'll
right?
pay for this.
Jing, you won. Come forward. Oh, shit. No, I didn't have enough skill points left. Fuck. Never mind. Kill a flower, I guess. Aha.
Time for the master
Aha.
stroke. Radiant spirit.
Heed my word. Show no mercy.
I'm normally quite good on skill points, but I was not paying attention. I think it's hard as well because if you've got two characters that you want to always use their skill, it's fine. If you've got three, that's when you get into dicey territory. So it's like when I need Natasha's skill, that's when it starts getting a bit dicey. Break her, go on. Ah, shit. It's all right. I'm gonna break her now.
Victory.
Bam.
There's always a weakness.
Okay,
The
come on.
time is
This will
now.
make her die.
Lend me your strength.
This will be it. This will be the one.
For the
Go on, Jingyuan. Ah! Ah! 1%! And it's her go. Attack the baby! Oh no, all her attacks are area of effects, aren't they? Yes, I've not heard. I've heard those terms from you, I think. Oh dear. Heal her down. This'll kill her. Go on.
Struggle in the face of certain death is touching.
Okay, my healer's down, but she's only on 1%. We can do this. Come on!
to this.
Why is she getting so many goes? This isn't fair. Let me have a go.
For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook.
Well, this sounds terrifying. Yeah, Pyro, I did get the idea that it might be done. Oh no. Are we now going to have some sort of epic heartfelt rise up? Turn his paid DLC. Ha. That was a good one, Al.
The transformation of a Sienjo general into a Void Ranger would cast the law crew back into chaos.
Oh dear.
Destruction works in fascinating ways.
Is it done, Hung? Wait. Or it's just him? I don't know.
Don Hong, do it!
The Lightning Lord together with... Oh! No, he's not. They would. They'd kill him. This game would kill him. They'd do it.
Bad, General of the Hunt.
Oh, she's still not
But
dead.
all I lost was a body stolen on a whim.
Ugh.
And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Sienjo is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I mean, I would ask that question as well. He seems fine. Jingyuan isn't the emanator of the Hunt for no reason. Yes, this is true.
I'm still alive.
And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Vantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain.
So they thought about that possibility, I guess?
Vantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
It would be nice if you told the rest of us the plan to start with. Is Fantilia still alive?
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still...
Vantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
It always does.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
Somewhat spent? You just got stabbed.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep.
Definitely not. That's called... This is a
Hey,
bad
wake
time
up.
to fall unconscious. No. Medical attention. A few moments later, Fushuan and the Cloud Knights arrived. A Scarskiff was ready to take you all to Exalting Sanctum. I can English. Damn. Honestly, the fact...
Let's take it in turns. You
The
rest.
fact that
I'll stand guard.
my previous struggles with that Stay tuned to find out what happens next in the upcoming installment. But yeah, the fact that I didn't stream my previous struggles with that makes me look very impressive. You know what? I'm okay with that. Mr. Jian? Excuse me, is this the deceased Miss Clothes number? I'm not dead. What the heck? Deceased? What the heck? My apologies. I meant the distinguished. This autocorrect is a little morbid. Oh my gosh. Looks like you can't pull Jingyuan anymore. Lol. Lol. You're a hero of the Qianzhou. I worked hard to get your contact details. In fact, I have some private matter I'm hoping you can help with. I hope it won't be too much trouble. What's the pay? I don't know who you are. Sir, you should know that time is money. That I am well aware. I will prepare for sufficient compensation. I usually tell stories on the stage before the Sleepless Earl. You can find me there to discuss this issue face to face. Ah, that's the event then, is it? That's why you need to keep your skill point neutral. You do. You do indeed. All plots shall be overturned. Help Jingyuan to defeat Vantilia! We did it! Yay! I forgot that the event existed. Even though yesterday I was complaining that I wanted to do it. Woohoo! Oh, I have to say that was epic. That was great though. I enjoyed that a lot. Okay. We've got a shadow of preservation, so let's apply that, shall we? I've still got 2 more to get in the store. Nation building oath at the start of the battle immediately gains 4 stacks of magma will. That's cool. There we go. Very nice, very nice. But I want her on destruction. That's what I have a bill for right now. Okie dokie. I guess we can do this event now. And I can do the companion missions now. I've got to kill in the Forgotten Hall to get Yukong. I don't have Yukong yet. E6 is kind of useless. Fair. Okie dokie. Let's do this. Let's do this mission then, shall we? Go to Central Starskip Haven and talk to Mr. Jian. That I can do. Do I have... I have 30 Strahl. Got drops but don't have a Honkai account yet. Yet being the operative word. Oh man. Right. Well, oh, there's a quest here as well that I can activate. Let's go. So yeah, as it turns out, I don't need Zila in every team. Even though I feel like I do. I don't. It converts a portion of Trailblazer's defense into attack upon using the ultimate. Okay, okay, yeah, I can see that. I can see why. What's... Stream Raiders. Let's do it! Oh, these guys are far away. I'm going to make them fast. Let's go. Something I want to try. Fair. Brain's usually too tired for a thinking game. That's, you know, that's more than fair. I am quite bad at, like, at melee combat and things. And, like, button mashing and, like, that sort of stuff. So I actually prefer games like this. And to be fair, I've played quite a few strategy games. And this one is one of the least, like... This is one of the least thinky ones. Like, if you... Once you get used to... Especially if you get like, 4 characters, you've got your standard team and you know them well. Then, you know, you get used to it and you just kind of go on autopilot. Which is not always a good thing, because sometimes you don't pay attention. But yeah. So, if your brain is too tired, this one, not too bad. For example, triangle strategy, on the other hand, that I found very difficult. Yeah, and you can use friend support characters, so you can bring someone in who's way overpowered compared to yours, especially if you're a new player, and just be like, boom, 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 you know. Anyway, we won really easily because there were so many of us. Ashi, and Peckle, enjoy your gold. Sprelin and Alubme, enjoy your archer scrolls. And Urshirt, enjoy your gold. Nice. Oh, I got a badge. Oh, cute. Yeah, Big Brother power. Absolutely. Should we go into the middle? Just for the lols? Enchanted Grove, it's unknown. A once vibrant forest, now succumbing to insidious corruption. I mean, yes. Lord Shao would make life easier. That is true. What do I need to place? Vampires, necromancers. We've already done the necromancer. It's on lockdown. It's on cooldown. Where's my vampire? Vampire. That's my vampire. I'm gonna put my vampire here. Doink. Okie dokie. Come and join our Stream Raiders team, everyone. Place your units. And we'll have a battle in half an hour. Right, what's going on here? Facecam desync. What? Don't do that. Don't do that. It seems alright on my end. Did you steal my Faunus red sheep? Okay. Don't make a scene here or I'll sue you for slander at the Realm Keeping Commission. If you didn't steal my Faunus red sheep, why are there suddenly so many lamb dishes on your shop's menu? It's the season when the puffer goats are ready. I've purchased lots of premium puffer goats, which explains why there are so many goat dishes at my place. Probably need to reload the page. Yeah, sorry. We were having issues earlier. Also, there are plenty of restaurants on the Luofu that offer lamb dishes. Why do you only look for my trouble? Their lamb don't taste as good as yours. I find it hard to believe you only use ordinary puffer goat meat in your food. Also, goat's not lamb, that's sheep, right? That fixed it! Ah, yay, there we go. For the Garden of Gourmet's prestige, we'll never use stray sheep from unknown sources as ingredients for our food. It's not a stray sheep, it's the Faunus red sheep! I don't care what it's called, because it's not my business. Just stop causing trouble here, you nutcase. Interesting. Alas, my poor Faunus red sheep. They didn't even get to enjoy much freedom after leaving the harsh pen. Oh, Aeon of Abundance who spares us from suffering, please don't forfeit my merit for this. Aeon of Abundance? Shh, can you keep your voice low? I'm just an outworlder who lives here and keeps to myself. I have nothing to do with the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Greetings. My name is Benna. I like to set animals free with some of my outworlder friends when I have the time. Let me make it clear that I'm different from those evil people who kill and steal in the name of abundance. On the contrary, my friends and I are practicing the virtuous side of abundance with our actions. Why are you bothering Gauteng then? It's because the Faunus red sheep I released have gone missing. The lovely sheep with crimson wool is an endangered species in their home, so I've spent a fortune to buy a herd of them, thinking of releasing them into the Scale Gorge waterscape. But when I went back home to check on them, I realised they were all gone. Alas, it would be great if an expert investigator could suddenly show up here. I wish the investigator would be generous and willing to help kind people like us gratuitously. Pay me and I'll help you. You seem like a nutter. That's so mercenary of you. When I released the sheep, I never thought of asking them for my money back. You should know that by helping me, you're helping those missing sheep too. And that will earn you merit with the Aeon of Abundance. You'll be in good health and have great luck in the future. What's merit? Can you eat it? Fine, I get it. Both sheep and humans have to eat well to survive. Since someone is willing to give up merits in exchange for cold, hard credits, I'll fulfill her wish. Let's exchange numbers to keep in touch. As I have other businesses to manage, I'll leave the Faunus red sheep case to you. Let's meet at the Alchemy Commission to discuss updates on the investigation. I have a feeling this is one of those people that's like, I'm going to release the captive animals into the wild, and then the animals immediately die because they're not ready for it. Ooh, hello.
Club Quintet is
I
a
love that.
fantastic story.
Okay, well, we'll deal with that later. We'll do the event first. Mr. Jian! Curved wood must be bent again to reach straightness, and finding truth from exaggerations and lies takes neck. When the real is fake, the fake is also real, and you need to toss a coin to heal my spiel. I am Jian, a humble storyteller at the Sleepless Earl. If you'd like to listen to a few novel-length tales, you might have to wait here for a while. Then again, though there is still time for the story sessions, if you were to sip some tea and listen to a few tunes, it wouldn't be a complete waste of time, would it? You are a storyteller, but also involved with running the tea house here? Good sir, I'm a woman, thank you. Don't talk like that. If the tea house has business, then more patrons will come to drink tea. With more patrons, I then can make friends and earn a little money for myself. Besides, the tea at the Sleepless Earl isn't too shabby. If you'd like some recommendations, I'd say order a pot of Hunter Maofeng tea. Satisfaction guaranteed. Some guests are tea aficionados, and others pontificate about all kinds of expert tea lore at the Sleepless Earl. I'm not a smart man, but I have memorised some facts and can show them off. Would you be interested? I heard you're looking for me. Ah, would you look at this brain of mine. Lost in my storytelling world again. How could I just forget about that? Which reminds me, I have a favour to ask you. There's been a lot going on aboard the Xianzhou recently, with the Ambrosial Arbor's new growth and those disciples of Sanctus Medicus causing a ruckus, and all the news feeds reports that you've played no small part, Chloe, in keeping the peace. Yeah, apparently tea law is a thing. I'm not going to ask, though. I don't want to know. But there's no literature out there on the market right now really capitalising on this. I'm just thinking, why not get ahead of the curve and make a bit of a killing at the box office,
High Club Quintet is a fantastic story.
I was wondering that too, Pyro. And so, I humbly invite you to tell me of your heroic exploits. I'll definitely spin out a brilliant story if I could just get my hands on those first-hand accounts of yours. So you want a recap of what happened? Wonderful, if you could be so kind. What's the timeline for tea? It got dumped in the sea that one time. That's all I know about tea. Mr. Xian takes out his phone and prepares to record your tales. In a world where memes and cringe collide, one trailblazer must rise to the challenge. It all started with this cute girl known as Little Miss March, and then some old wise man called Grandpa Yang. You rattle off your journey so far aboard the Luofu in a deep, dramatic voice, adopting the style of the hit web drama 3 Minutes Butterfly Immersion. I would play that D&D campaign, The Lore of Tea. I would play that. It feels like it should be an Avatar Legends campaign, and it's all just Uncle Iroh exploring the lore of tea. From your arrival on the Xianzhou to your bloody battle with Fantilia, you do your best to cover all the ups and downs and twists and turns of your story, but Mr. Xian's attention span seems to be waning. He even turned his phone sideways during the Battle of Eve Mist Mansion, no doubt to sneak in a couple of hands of celestial jade. This woman, who called herself Galactic Baseballer, was locked in a heated battle against the Master Primus of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. And for the Xianzhou, this was a battle for life and death. Evildoers, meet thy maker! Oh, we're fighting? We're not fighting because it's crashed. Here we go. Wait, so I just have to do this again? I don't want to do that.
I'll free you from your chains.
Bam.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Boop. No, I don't think the PC is having a good time. I agree. Well, that was rude. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, because now I have to do this.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Although, to be fair,
We've entered the storm.
I should be more careful about those, because they can just reseed them.
To guard and defend. Crush them!
Crush them!
I need to be brave.
Eliminating threat.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Give her the
Stay right there while
shield!
I give you a present.
Bam. Oh, I hate that one. The random mounted crossbow one. Just die already. Bam! Oh. Well, this is going swimmingly.
You can't run. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Phew!
To my heart's content.
Black Piranha's snare will be used in the next action. Okay. I know what that is now. I've seen it enough in action to know. Okay.
With
You
me
need a
out
shield?
Here, how can we lose? What a headache.
You could also do with a shield, to be fair.
Be careful, Mr. Svarog.
Attack the baby!
Everyone too.
Attack the small child, please! Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Who are you using it on? Everyone! Oh, I forgot that she does it with everyone. Oh, annoying. Boom!
Try that again.
Please don't reseat the core. It's gonna be really annoying if you do that. Oh. Fine. Fine.
Time is now.
Get rid of it.
Lend me your strength.
There we go.
Eliminating threat.
Don't mess with me.
Okay, Zelo needs a shield, like now.
Let me end your misery. I'll
Do,
free
do,
you
do,
from
do,
your
do, do, do.
chains.
So
Disappear
presumably,
among the sea of
I think I get the
illusions of
the idea of
past.
this event now. Tales of the Fantastic. So we're gonna tell our story
Stay
to this
right there while I
storyteller,
give you a present.
and we're gonna have to redo the fights basically as part of that.
Okay.
That's fine.
You can't run.
I feel like there are more interesting events that you could do, but
Try that again.
I'm alright with that. Bam 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 bam.
You'll pay for We've entered the storm.
Oh. Goodbye, music.
To guard and defend. Crush them!
I guess we're not getting any music anymore then. Hey!
What a headache.
It felt so silent. Like sometimes in games I turn the music off and you just get the sound effects and it doesn't feel that empty. That
want to
felt
protect
so
everyone,
empty.
too. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
Help me, Mr. Svarog! Okie dokie.
With me
Well, the
out
fun
here,
thing,
how
as I said
can we
before,
lose?
about the Black Piranha Snare
Gotta try
is
hard
that
sometimes.
I don't have a healer in my
Check out
team.
this
So once
awesome
they've
move.
once they've used it once, it literally does not affect me. Yes, frozen. That's what we like to
This
see.
bad.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-dum. Oh, I thought that one hit would break her, but it didn't.
Evil doer. My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Punishment of the hour.
Yep.
Vines and
Oh, March resisted it though. Oh, yikes. Bronya might go down.
so you are afraid of me.
There we go.
I'll free you from your chain.
Disappear
Kill her.
among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Okay, we definitely need a shield for Bronya, like right now, right this second.
I'm not afraid of you.
She nearly
With me out
dead.
here, how can we lose?
Boom. There we go. That's not ideal.
You can't run.
That's the thing. If you attack the child.
You'll pay for this.
If you attack the
Evil
child,
doer.
you get 2 follow-up attacks
We've entered
when
the
they are
storm.
shielded. And that's how we play this game.
To guard and defend.
We encourage hitting
Crush
children.
them.
No. I do not encourage hitting children. I do encourage hitting Clara in this game, though. Do I want to keep a shield point? A skill point free for March 7th? I don't think I need it.
I'm okay.
Boom!
Try that again.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Woo! There we go.
There while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
I think what I'm learning is that maybe Natasha is better in my team than March. But but the shield and the follow-up attack is just great.
Be careful, Mr. Sparrow.
Your lifespan ends here.
But if I have Natasha, then I can heal people, which is very useful.
You can't run.
That's the downside of this
I
team.
want to protect everyone too.
Like,
Help me, Mr. Sparrow.
especially, it doesn't work very well against enemies that have a lot of area of effect as well. This team works really well if you can continue to convince the enemies to, like, attack Clara. And you can keep doing the shield. Works quite well. So it depends on the enemy, really. I haven't got all of Natasha's traces leveled up, though, but I have March's. You finally finished telling your story, and Mr. Jian looks pretty pleased, too. This old fox has apparently played a winning hand. Good game. I mean, good story. You are done there with the story, right? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've been listening attentively the whole time. Your story, however, has some issues. Even though the plot is not that boring, it's written in a way that is overstretched, underwhelming, and predictable. I can see where it's going from a mile away. But that's how it happened. It's a true story. I know, he wasn't paying attention. Let me tell you the truth, hard as it is to hear. Who cares about the truth? If you want the truth, just go and watch the news instead. And hearing you talk about combat, oh, how should I put it? It's really stale. You hit me, then I hit you. It's a bit monotonous. You know about the immersion genre we have here on the Jian show, right? Or perhaps it should be called an interactive fantasy experience, despite what IPC thinks. Well, those fights are exhilarating. Leaping onto roofs and over walls, splitting open time and space, anything goes. Overall, I think the story is lacking a few exciting elements that we need to draw in the audience. But its commercial potential is unlimited. What should I do? Please hold on 1 second, I'm just fetching something for you. This thing is what we in the industry call a protagonist model. Legend has it that some immersion troupe has invented this magical tool for industrial scale screenwriting. Sir, if this is going to be some sort of AI screenwriting thing, I may just stop playing Star Rail. Because that shit is not to be glorified. And even though Akivili takes on thousands of different forms within thousands of different nameless, you may have heard that actually there are only a dozen or so archetypal protagonists recycled through these classic legends and tales. This shows that there are rules to follow when telling an alluring story. And that's how this thing rose to meet the occasion. Take a gander. All you have to do is set up a diverse range of encounters for a protagonist along a hero's journey, and let the protagonist gain various mystical abilities and treasures, before magnificently defeating a powerful foe. That's how you make a wonderful story. Okay, so this is the hero's journey. I will allow it. My explanation alone can't do it justice. You'd better take a look yourself. In short, the protagonist model is like a simple magic wand. So long as you follow its patterns, you can easily craft pulse-racing, heart-pumping stories for your audience. How about this? You and I hit up a site of your former battles, the Alchemy Commission. Revisiting old haunts will definitely get the creative juices flowing. Let's flesh out this protagonist model. Fine, I'll humour you since I'm such a nice and helpful protagonist. I knew you were kind-hearted. Alright, let's push on then to the Alchemy Commission. I actually kind of love this concept. I kind of love the fourth wall breaking. Well, it's not fourth wall breaking though. It's like meta, right? Because he's not breaking the fourth wall. He's just like, and it's not even quite meta because it's not like he's not acknowledging that they're in a story. Like it's more just irony. It's just irony of what he's talking about is describing a story that has been written creatively in our real life world, right? But I kind of dig it. If I was not mistaken, the decisive battle in your adventure began right over here at the Eve Mist Mansion, correct? Correct. You said that this was where you and your companions fought against the Master Primus of the Sanctus Medicus. Was there any conflict that you encountered here? Or perhaps did she stoop to any dastardly tricks to really put you in between a rock and a hard place? She wasn't even all that tough. How is that possible? How can a great battle be exciting without any swerves or setbacks? Please give me a moment to sketch out a scene. Ah, here we go. Listen up. The Legion was in cahoots with the Master Primus of the Sanctus Medicus. Using their arcane powers, they activated elixir cauldrons to spew forth venomous vapours as they tried to take out Chloe and the other munificent heroes in one fell swoop. For a moment, a mesmerising miasma filled the air at the Alchemy Commission. Despite the vigour and strength of Chloe, it was too much to deal with and simply overwhelming. Yeah, we're carrying Estella on. I think we'll be fine. The situation grew so grave that Chloe and her companions concocted a genius plan. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, the realization suddenly dawned that this was still the Alchemy Commission, a paradise known for forging the elixir of life. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus had received their mandate from the Ruin Author. We, though, can strive for a miracle pill from the Alchemy Commission, turning over a new leaf to be born anew through generations of cultivated power. What the heck was all that gibberish? That wasn't gibberish. We Xianzhou people love hearing stories play out like this. A glorious treasure, the elixir of life. Take it for a shortcut past centuries of martial art practice and cultivation. Then suddenly, pow! We're smashing enemies left and right. What's not to love about that? Don't interrupt me. It's a good start. Next, it'll go. A fortuitous encounter. Close studied the surroundings carefully, fixating on 3 elixir cauldrons on display at the Alchemy Commission. Close suddenly remembered that the Vidyadhara healer lady had once mentioned these 3 elixir cauldrons and how they contained essential extracts of everything in the universe condensed into elixirs of life. Once put together, these 3 divine ingredients can be concocted into the elixir of dragon oil, which can make you be born anew and achieve transcendence. Huh. Sounds fishy. Who on earth would take dodgy drugs like this? Oh, listen, this isn't some half-baked cure-all quackery. All it does is help you ascend to the heavens, which is not that far-fetched plot-wise. I'm sorry for the ad-lib naming here. Anyway, what else am I going to call an elixir that magically imbues powers like this? Let's go over to that elixir cauldron over there and keep at it. I'm sure that'll give us some quality inspiration. I am concerned about his story. It is most definitely not anything like what actually happened. But also, this is probably what happens in real life, isn't it? Thinking of this, Chloe jumped right into the elixir cauldron. Stare at Mr. Jian in silence. What's wrong? Is that really safe? Dropping in a meaningless crisis element here would be the work of a hack and a fraud. I think not. Our hero enters the elixir cauldron. What is this? Connecting to a roost signal. What? Did I just turn into a bird? This is not funny. Don't worry, it all makes sense. Chloe leaped into the elixir cauldron, but suddenly felt as if the whole world was spinning. Our hero opened their eyes to find themselves to have turned into a cycrane. The book implies that this is a hidden containment mechanism in the elixir cauldron, designed by the first cauldron master of the Alchemy Commission. Anyone trying to take the elixir of life would first be transported to a Fantasia to undergo the trial. You call this makes sense? Don't try to confuse me. You've interrupted my train of thought. The first cauldron master of the Alchemy Commission hoped that one day someone could break the containment mechanism, clear the trial, and take the elixir of dragon oil right in the nick of time to save the Luofu from certain doom. In a curious twist of fate, Chloe was none other than the heroic one prophesied by this first cauldron master of the Alchemy Commission some thousands of years ago. This is getting more and more far-fetched by the minute. Remote Cycrane. After interacting with the roost, you can start remotely controlling the Cycrane. Cycranes can fly, allowing them to reach areas that are inaccessible to characters. Characters will remain at their original position while a Cycrane is being remotely controlled. While in control of a Cycrane, you have the option to either ascend or descend as desired. Cycranes can be used in different scenarios to accomplish various tasks. I see. Okay. Okay. Sure. Let's go. We'll have that. Chloe concentrated all her chi to her core radix, thus breaking the containment mechanism in the Fantasia. Oh no, this one is defended by wolves! Careful, don't get caught by monsters! It's fine, they haven't seen me. Whoa. It's all good. Chloe concentrated all her chi to her core radix, thus breaking the containment mechanism in the Fantasia. Oh hey, what happens if I try and go out of the area? Oh, it just full on blocks me. That's sad. Ah! Did I just get a... Did I just get an achievement for doing that? Amazing. Chloe concentrated all her chi to her core radix, etc. As all the containment mechanisms were gradually lifted by Chloe, the secret treasure of the first Cauldron Master was revealed. Where's the secret treasure? I want treasure. Bonk. You got an Icefire Lotus. Well done. Okay. Now what? Chloe transformed into a Cycrane, weaving and darting around the Elixir Cauldron to clear the trial left behind by the first Cauldron Master. What Chloe beholds is a lotus blooming with ice crystals while in flames. This is a medicine that has been extinct since the Theophany era. The Icefire Lotus. The Icefire Lotus is utterly indispensable when concocting an elixir of dragon oil. Does such a medicinal herb really exist? Just pretend it does! Come on, let's go then. On to the next elixir cauldron. Just bear with me, okay? Seeing these places in person really got my creative juices flowing. Oh, do I have to? This sounds bad. Your story is insane. Yeah, fly a Cycrane to test the limits of its remote control range. I got an achievement. Oh, we haven't fought in a while. Oh, okay. I guess no fighting for us. Having plucked the Ice Fire Lotus, Chloe seizes an opportunity and leaps into another elixir cauldron. Oh, come on, not this again. Little do you know, repetitive behaviour instills a sense of ritual in people. That's why important details have to be repeated a few times over and over. Our hero enters the elixir cauldron. You're right, the story is really bad. Like, the interesting thing was the fight, and he's just gone, what if we didn't have a fight and did all of this instead? Chloe returned to the Fantasia, hunting for the secret treasure left by the first cauldron master of the Alchemy Commission. But suddenly, an unsettling aroma arouses the senses. Were it any ordinary person, it would merely be discarded as a mistake of the senses. But what kind of hero is Chloe? The treacherous danger was instantly detected. Stream Raiders! Hello, Dear Illusion. Welcome in. Yeah, we've got to read every line. It's so that it's something to make accessible if you're listening to the stream instead of watching. So we can hear everything that's going on. I'm going to curse. I can just about fit all of these guys in. Let's do that. Let's go with that. Let's do it! The game hasn't quite realised that we're doing much better than last stream today. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. I'm scared that every time we do a new one, I'm like, the next one there's going to be thousands of enemies because it's realised. Ah! Sprellan and Alf, enjoy your Flying Rogue Scrolls. Fizenci, enjoy your Musketeer Scrolls. And Bob Dim, enjoy your Bomber Scrolls. Okie dokie, here's another. Rivet Ravine, easy. Hop carefully across a treacherous ravine inhabited by wicked spellcasting frogs. The frogs are back! How dare they? Bam, 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 bam. Okie dokie. So, I think I need to be setting battle plans. I forgot about that. Have we got Cerberus? Yes, I like Cerberus. We'll just play. Wait, I need to get. One of my quests is getting units to level 20. So, what's my highest level unit? One of these guys. Let's put a tank in. Over here. At the front. Bomb. Okie dokie, everyone. Come and join our Stream Raiders team. You can go to the link in chat. It's also at the top of the screen. You can place units into our army every 5 minutes. Come and join in. And I need to set a battle plan. So somebody vibe. Somebody come fight with me. Dun, 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 dun. Pyro, why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me 2 days in a row? 2 days in a row. Oh my days. What accent would you like? Since the story the man is making is so bad, it requires an equally bad accent. It does require a bad accent. Do you have an idea for a bad accent? There are lots that I can't do. But I'm not going to tell you what they are. Let me get the timer up while you think. Where's my timer? Bam, 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 bam. Okay. It's ready. Just say when. The book implies that this is an abundance beast sealed within the cauldron by the first cauldron master of the Alchemy Commission. Oh, how the mediocre covet such glorious treasures, yet die filled with hatred at the maw of a beast. Roz? Do you mean Roz from Monsters, Inc? Oh my god, for 5 minutes? I mean, I feel like the only thing I could possibly say is like, Mike Wazowski. Yeah. Like that. Kind of, but she talks. There's no way I'm doing that. Wait, hang on. Just finding it. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. She talks quite low, doesn't she? Oh no, there we go. It's more there. Whereas when I do like the Yoda voice, the crunch is higher up. Hers is really low down. We'll see. I might ruin my voice, but that's fine. Sheesh. That first Cauldron Master was ruthless. That's the trope for treasure hunting stories. The ancients always leave behind... Oh no, she's got a bit of nasal as well, hasn't she? There we go. The ancients always leave behind these secret treasures with fatal booby traps hidden within. Don't ask me why, but it's a screenwriter's convention. Chloe couldn't help but sneer, asking, is there any danger across all the galaxy that can stop my might? And with a beat of the wings, our hero took to the sky. I have to say, this one is kind of fun. I'm quite enjoying this, and it's taking everything in me to make her sound bored. Because she is obviously perpetually bored. Ah, fuck. Cycrane is returning to the safe zone. When encountering enemies, the Cycrane will automatically return. The enemy saw me. It's looking right at it. How am I supposed to do that? It's staring at it. Perhaps there's a way I can distract the wolf. I'm not putting enough nasal into this voice, but I can't put too much because she's still down there. There's a little bit of the nasal. Isn't it? It's like Mike Wazowski. It's staring right at it. How am I supposed to get that? I'll get a different one first. It showed me the answer? What? What do you mean? I don't understand. Where's the other one? See, these two are facing away from it. Well, I can get in there without them seeing me. But this one's staring straight at it. Weird lantern thing. Oh, yes. That is the thing it was showing us, yes. The hardest thing is keeping up this bored voice and also trying to not make my face do this. Trying to do it whilst showing emotion. Oh, we've attracted the attention of the nearby abomination. There we go. Oh, wrong button. I got it. I got it. It didn't see me. As all the containment mechanisms were gradually lifted by Chloe, the secret treasure of the first Cauldron Master was revealed. I got it. It's kind of up there. Occasionally I say a word and I go, that's the exact impression, and then I lose it again. I got it. That's where she's talking. It's up there. That's the one. I keep losing it. Why am I not... I'm really close. Let me have the treasure. You got a life-death polypore. Well done. Thank you. I don't know how someone did this voice to record for an entire feature-length film. Where's the paperwork? Wazowski. I think I can't quite get it smoky enough, though, because she's got quite an old voice. I think
Give me like maybe 15 years, 20 years, and I'll have a perfect Roz impression. Give me a bit of aging on the voice. Anyway, Chloe completed another one of the first Cauldron Master's trials. What appeared next before our hero was a mushroom, flitting in and out of existence. It is written that this is no mortal mushroom. It sits within a state between existence and non-existence. Woo! That's the timer. Yeah, exactly. A bit of aging, a few packs of cigarettes a day. We'll be fine. We'll be there. I think, not to brag, I think I was surprisingly good at that. I think I could do a good one of that. That's a lot more successful than the Yoda voice. Oh, my days. Anyway, finally, we're getting down to quantum mechanics. Right then, Chloe had the life-death polypore, lacking only one final medicinal herb before the elixir of dragon oil could be concocted. Why do I get the feeling you're just making up all these names as you go? I do a Monsters Inc. play. Oh my goodness. I would love to do a Monsters Inc. themed improv show. I would love to do that. That would be so fun. So these medicinal herbs, they really do all exist? The names of these medicinal herbs are indeed constructions of my imagination. I mean, not all of them are completely made up. Enough gossip and bluster. Let's get to the next cauldron and start cooking up the next story. I don't appreciate you, sir. This is a very strange story. How about it then? Ready to start plotting out the next part of your story? Having plucked the life-death polypore, Chloe goes all or nothing, leaping into another elixir cauldron! Our hero enters the elixir cauldron once more. Back in the Fantasia once more, and without a trace of fear or trepidation, Chloe felt like an old hand. Chloe calmed right down to sense the feelings left behind in the Fantasia. And those feelings were warm, gentle, and liberating. There was never any doubt that this was the soul-cleansing grace from the first Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission. So it's soul-cleansing grace to sick beasts onto people. Don't say that! The first Cauldron Master was thinking ahead about any misuse that might harm the Xianzhou, you see? Or is that a bit far-fetched? No problem. Don't even worry about it. This is just a first script, I tell you. We'll just fix it in post. Chloe knew this warm sensation meant that the most dangerous part of the trial had already passed. What now greeted Chloe was the first Helm Master's blessing. Take off, Chloe. Welcome to this, your final trial. Drawing on experience from the previous two Fantasias, Chloe was determined to put this knowledge to use and find the Cauldron Master's secret treasure. I've got to time this right. I just dive bombed it. Oh, there's one over here as well. Okay. Woo! Oh, hello. Hold on, was I supposed to use this? I was! Oh, my days. Well, you know what? I prefer the dive bombing, quite frankly. Up there? Okay. Oh, all the way over there? Boink. I got it. As all the containment mechanisms were gradually lifted by Chloe, the secret treasure of the first Cauldron Master was revealed. I got it. Descend. Descend. You got a Whirlbolt pneumatophore. Okay. Interesting. Chloe completed yet another trial, only to find herself trapped in a vast white fog. Once it cleared, Chloe saw a huge tree with floating roots. Despite no obvious breeze, the floating roots swayed in the air, cleaving the very air in twain with flashes of lighting passing paired to each swing. Flashes of lighting? Do you mean flashes of lightning? That's a very poor typo. This then was the most precious medicinal herb hidden at the Alchemy Commission. The Whirlbolt Pneumatophore. Chloe harvested the best of the floating roots and left this fantasia of the first Cauldron Master. That doesn't sound like something a Psycrane should touch. No, that's not actually a Psycrane. It's the result of your true, pure, unfettered soul projected into the first Cauldron Master's fantasia. You can't really think of it in terms of a normal Psycrane. There is a limit to suspension of disbelief, you know. It's what the audience wants, though. Competition in entertainment circles is so fierce these days. How are we storytellers supposed to compete with all the razzle-dazzle and hype of something like Immersia? There's only one answer. Manufactured outrage. I can say all the stuff they can't do in Immersia. And I can say what they don't dare say in Immersia. Anyway, there's no tax on bragging, and words have a habit of disappearing like the wind. Back to the topic at hand. Previously, our hero Chloe acquired all 3 medicinal herbs required to concoct the elixir of dragon oil. All that remained was to cast the ingredients in the elixir crucible, and this miracle elixir would be hers. Oh no! No! Bye! 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 Oh, no I'm not. I'm not discovered by the enemy. See, I'm fine. I'm fine. Submit the required items. Yes, it has roots and then floodlights. Chloe placed the 3 medicinal herbs into the crucible one by one. First came the Icefire Lotus. Its fiery heat and blasting cold blended together, bursting out infinite natural force. Next came the Life-Death Polypore. Its quantum impermanence stabilizes the paradox inherent in the Lotus. Finally, Chloe tossed the Whirlbolt Pneumatophore into the crucible. With a flash of thunder and lightning, out of the blue, an entire thunderstorm formed inside 1 square inch of the crucible. Chloe plucked up the courage to reach a hand into the storm. After a while, Chloe's hand pulled out a sparkling medicinal pellet. I thought that this was where all of the poison gas was. And that, my friend, is what leads a mortal onto the path of immortality. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I shouldn't have used that word on the Xianzhou. Anyways, it's basically a miracle drug that makes you be born anew and achieve transcendence. Behold, the elixir of dragon oil. Chloe swallowed the miracle elixir and instantly felt as light as a feather, but as strong as an ox. Our hero could leap 30,000 miles in a second, or lift up 10,000 tons. Chloe knew now was the time to settle the score with those pathetic, detestable disciples of Sanctus Medicus wreaking havoc on the Xianzhou. Away the baddies. Listen to yourself. Power in and of itself knows no good or bad. Only people do. Is a kitchen knife evil when it's in the hands of a chef or when it's in the hands of a murderer? Less idle chit-chat. Please, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, lend me your ears. Next up, we have the main feature. Calamity and Snare's Commission of Alchemy, nameless battles author of plagues. If we put it like that, then this act will be complete. Another game to potentially put in October spook streams? Among the Sleep? What's that? What's that about? What happened to the fight against the Plagues author demon? You don't understand. The most difficult thing for us screenwriters is the protagonist's development. Once the protagonist's character is settled, it's going to be so easy to just write in as many battles as you want. Look, this isn't exactly the best writing place for us. Come back to Starskip Haven with me, and after I process all of today's inspiration, we can chat more about combat details. Alright, sir. Okie dokie. Thank you for helping me sort out my thoughts and get some inspiration. I'll start right away. Mr. Jian took out his notebook and began scribbling at a furious pace. A horror puzzle game? Ha ha ha! That is definitely an option. Shortly after, he handed over the manuscript to you, filled with satisfaction. I've already written the part about Nameless Battle's author of plagues. That's right. Our protagonist on this quest, that is, you, has experienced all these adventures and taken this elixir of life. I have to add a few strokes to this protagonist model, so it's not forgotten next time. Speaking of which, I was left with tons of inspiration rattling around in my head after today's trip. I'd like to use some of your side adventures on the Xianzhou as material to write side stories. It'll help flesh out your protagonist model, so I'll write some of your challenging adventures. Why don't you listen and tell me what you think? Ah, and here is the event. During the event, complete hero's journeys with Mr. Jian to unleash the full potential of the protagonist model. There are different slots in the protagonist model. The plot armor that can be selected for each slot is different. Slots and plot armors will gradually be unlocked as you progress through a hero's journey. I kind of like this, I'm not going to lie, this is quite cool. Using these abilities can earn you points and rewards in Legends Past and Present, and will also gradually unlock Legend of the Trailblazer sections. Okie dokie. Hero's Journey Chapter 1 completed. Protagonist model can continue to be used after switching to Legends Past and Present. Head to Mr. Jian to start Legends Past and Present for the first time. Okay, we'll do that.
Out.
Protagonist models obtained during a hero's journey can be used in other stories. Okay, click the button to use the protagonist model. Okay. Select and equip your plot armor. So we've got Star Shattering Blade of Truth. Thanks, Pyro. I will check that out later. That increases allies' skill damage dealt by 100%. Star Shattering Blade of Truth 2 increases allies' follow-up attack damage by 100%. We've got Herta and we've got Himiko as a trial. I'm going to do the follow-up damage because the last time that I did a trial with those two, there was a lot of follow-ups. And then we've got Bona Aqua, half sweetened with coconut jelly. After an ally uses their ultimate, their next action is advanced forward by 20%. Bona Aqua, fully sweetened with tapioca. Every time a skill point is consumed, heals all allies for 8% of their max HP. I'm going to go with that. And this hero's trial says, after defeating an enemy target, damage dealt increases by 25% for 1 turn. This effect can be stacked 2 times. After defeating a trotter, immediately recovers 4 skill points. Additionally, all points received by all allies increase by 100% for 1 turn. Okay, I'm not going to remember that, but here we go. So, enemies will keep spawning for 4 turns. Defeat as many of them as possible. I see. After defeating an enemy target. Oh, and that's what I just read out. Okay, so we've got to be quick, basically. We've got our 2 trial characters. So, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have Clara and March as usual, and then we'll have Himiko and Herta. Yeah, kill as fast as possible. We'll be fine. That's quite a cool thing to put in though, because like you can get a high score and you can keep playing it to try and beat your high score. You know, so I don't. A lot of the like stuff in this game I don't necessarily play again because I'm like, oh, I've done it. I've got the rewards. I don't really care anymore. You know. Whereas there's something at least for that. I probably won't though. This mechanic has a turn limit. Before the turns run out, enemies will continue to appear. Defeating more enemies will earn you higher scores and greater rewards. The remaining turns will be displayed as a countdown on the action order shown on the left. Dealing damage to any enemy target before a turn ends will earn you points. Defeating a trotter during battle will award even higher points. Okie dokie.
What are you looking at?
Let's do this then, shall we?
Maybe you could keep it down?
You won't get away.
Boom!
Time to twirl!
Haha, look at that!
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Boom. I really hate
You
Herta.
won't get away.
She is my least favourite character.
Time to twirl!
You won't get away.
The others haven't even had a go yet.
Combat is
Boom.
You still don't understand. Humanity never
She just drinks the tea.
control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Although, of course, we know it's very strong black coffee.
Time to twirl!
Enemy reinforcements. Himiko's finally got a go. Boom.
You won't get away.
There she goes. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I do quite want Himiko as a
Do
character.
you know who I am?
Every
Ever see a
time I've
diamond
used her,
this
she's just
big?
been so great.
It's all yours. Time to
Bam.
twirl! I told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this
Bam.
awesome move.
You won't get away.
Her victory rush just gets triggered like all the time. More enemies. Area of effect. Go.
I want to protect everyone too.
She really doesn't have much use right now. Like, I'm interested because how do you mean she really doesn't have much use right now? I personally, I mean, I don't need to have Himiko for this, but I don't have a leveled up erudition character. I don't think. Like, I've got like her two, I've got Saval. I could level them up, but
Try that again.
to get any actual damage out of her, you need Jingyuan's light cone. Interesting. That's the thing, though. Yeah, that's always the thing. It's tempting to be like, I want this character, but
Do you
then
know who I am?
obviously in the trials
Ever see a
they like
diamond
boosted.
this big? It's all yours.
Boom.
Time to twirl.
I have something for you.
Let's try and get these trotters, shall we?
You have the worst
You
luck
still
running
don't
into me.
understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens.
The fact that we've got these two trial characters, though, is making this seemingly quite easy. We're not even on the second turn yet. We've killed so many enemies. We don't need that.
What's this?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's really easy to do that when you've got trials.
I'm not
I mean, to be fair, Pyro, I felt the same right at the beginning when you had Himiko as your support character. I felt the same when I used her then. I was like, wow, she's great.
Who are you?
But yeah, the trials they do boost them.
Down?
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Bam, bam,
Get
bam.
away.
Time to twirl.
Oh yes, please. I'll have both of those ultimates. Thank you very much. Let us get some enemy
You can't run.
reinforcements in.
My turn.
Oh, why are they not reinforcing? Where are my reinforcements? I don't want to use them before I get my reinforcements.
One, come on.
Once I farming the XP books at a time. Ah, that could be it. Yes, I was doing that at the time.
I need to be brave.
Joshua's trying to... I am confused. I'm gonna use
You know
one.
who I am. Ever see a diamond this big? It's all
I don't know why they're not respawning. So I'm gonna try and get rid of this trotter.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Going.
Eliminating threat.
What's this?
Come on, trotter,
Try hard
die.
sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Is it like they've put it there on purpose to kind of block you off?
Time for a detailed overhaul.
There we go.
That's what I was waiting for. Damn.
You won't get away.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Swirl.
Da, 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 da. 39,208. Well, that's an 8. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for a first try. Also, Clara and March 7th did like nothing. To be fair, the fact that we had so little enemies attacks in that, it might be worth literally just putting in like Zila, maybe still Clara, she's quite good DPS. And Dan Hung, if I haven't done his traces though. He's leveled up. He's a good firebreaker, but not many enemies have that fire weakness.
Such an out.
That's fair. After combat, click on the rewards list to claim the event rewards. I will do that. Attaining a certain score in combat unlocks sections from Legends of the Trailblazer. I see. The character used each time will become the main character of the story. Oh, okay. After all passages are acquired, you will receive limited rewards that can be viewed in the mission item panel of your inventory. Okay. So we've got Legend of the Trailblazer, Chapter 1, Calamity and Snare's Commission of Alchemy. And the Alchemy Commission was plagued with threats, internal and external. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were wreaking havoc within, while abominations and the ambrosial arbour loomed beyond. Seeing the crisis, Chloe yet laughed loudly at the companions behind them. The heroes were confused as to the reason of the laughter, and Chloe calmly explained, I laugh at the folly of these abominations of abundance, and at idiocy of the master of disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Hello, Andrew. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Herta cupped their hands in praise. My sister, you couldn't have said it better. I have heard of your fierce battle against the Ruin Legion on Yali Luo 6. Yorilo? Even with the help of the Doomsday Beast, the Legion could not escape an overwhelming defeat. And now these abominations and demon have schemed and plotted, yet the best they could summon was an ebon deer that stands no chance against a mighty warrior such as you. The companions exchanged smiles, their morale renewed afresh. At this moment of high spirits, they heard a whooshing sound in the distance. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus wielded colossal crossbows, firing a steady stream of projectiles in a play to catch the companions off guard. Himiko casually caught the flying arrows and tossed them back to their owners. Screams and screeches rose in tandem, for these dishonourable scoundrels were now having a taste of their own medicine. We interrupt this story to bring you, Stream Raiders. I'm gonna put a killing field in today. Let's go, let's do it. Let's do this. Bam, 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 boom, boom. Get them! We are once more massacring the enemy, that's good to see. Don't we all just love a good massacre? When you really think about it. Especially when they are freaky spellcasting frogs. Da-da-da, da-da-da, ba-da-da. Look at our army. It grows. There's like one tree that is just surviving. Yeah, we did it. Well done, guys. Big Ham 36, enjoy your barbarian scrolls. Atlek, enjoy your gold. Tilballs, enjoy your gold. Oh, spell scroll. Wait, I got the spell book. If I got the spell book, can I upgrade a spell? I can. I'm going to upgrade haste. I use that quite a lot. Bam. Could upgrade the archer. Oh, no, the rogue. Upgrade the rogue. Very nice. Okay, let's do this one. Vine's Lair. Challenge level moderate. A treacherous domain of serpentine vines and poisonous flora. Okie dokie. This is the one. Vampires and necromancers still. Have I got either of those back? Where's the vampire? Got the vampire back. There's the vampire. And I set a battle plan. Vibe. Okie dokie, everyone. Come join our Stream Raiders team. You can go to the link in chat. It's also at the top of the screen. And we'll have a battle in half an hour. Where is the thing? There is the thing. Right, back to the story. Clara and March 7th looked at each other and instantly shared the same thought. We must not let others look down on the two of us. Then they worked their internal chi, made a double jump on the air to fly up, and pounced on the enemy. Of course, the chaos that ensued is another story altogether. There you go, and I need extra points. Oh, I need 10,000 points in the other scenes to unlock the new chapters. Limited time rewards. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. 50,000. Yeah, Clara has chi apparently. I've got to try and get 50,000 points. That's quite a lot. I thought we were doing quite well with that. Nearly got 40,000. Quite close. Okay. I can't do this one. I need to complete chapter 2. Svarog is a summon. You're correct. You are correct. Oh, my assignments are back. Let us dispatch them. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Maybe Clara wants us to think that she's a little helpless child, when in reality, she's actually the BBG. I would not put that past her. I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely would not. Not quite. I have enough to get to level 60 yet. Bum, 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 bum. What was I doing? Oh, the event. Go. Okay, we can do chapter 2 now. So, wait. So, Legend of the Trailblazer, this is the story. Legends Past and Present is the thing I just did. We need to do chapter 2 so we can unlock the next one. Okay. Mr. Xian is a frequent offender when it comes to not finishing his stories. As a good friend of the people of the Qianzhou, you have a duty to bring your bat with you to Starskiff Haven and demand updates with justice. Okay. Snobs they come and snobs they go, and good friends and manners are hard to come by. A storyteller on stage and a friend below. An acquaintance is worth more than thousands of gold. Unfortunately, you're still far too early for the show. But stick around if you don't mind listening to me chat about tea. Is it time to write Act 2? You see, you can't take care of much when you're busy. I almost forgot we agreed to meet. I've been keeping myself busy, coming up with the rest of the plot. But we may have a problem to which I haven't been able to find an answer yet. Yeah, exactly. We've got the Lance and the Preservation Pass, and now it's like, you are baseball player. Based on your original story, after taking out the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, you almost immediately fought your decisive battle against the Lord Ravager Fantilia. Don't you think that's pushing the story along too fast?
Storytelling is such an outdated art form.
If that's all I had,
There are
why,
people who like
I'd
it.
finish
Who
telling the
cares what
story
you
in a
think?
single session. I wouldn't get the chance to set up one of my cliffhangers, goading everyone into buying tickets for tomorrow. Stay tuned for next time with Mr. Jian. And I tell you what, the protagonist model isn't perfect enough if we do the plot this way. So, I've come up with an idea. I'm not sure what you think, so I'd like to run it by you. What lance? We don't have a lance. We're not on the path of preservation now. Nameless. You're not the only one, right? Those other heroes have also thrown themselves into this adventure. Is it possible to perhaps fudge things a little so that you will be the one doing those deeds? Wouldn't that make me a fraud? Yeah, but, no. What I mean is, could some of the nameless heroic deeds be pulled together and attributed to a single archetypal character? No, Pyro, Dun Hung got impaled, not us. Remember? No. Dunhung got
Storytelling
stabbed.
is such an outdated art form.
There are people who like it. Who cares what you think?
Creating archetypes like this makes it easier for our audience to become emotionally involved. How about it? So then, are there any companions whose exploits are suitable for us to add to our story? Well, there's one called Dunhung. You fill in Mr. Jian about Dunhung chasing you all the way and the adventures he has encountered at Scale Gorge Waterscape. This High Elder story of yours is interesting, but a little tricky to pull off. It branches off in all directions with some red herrings. It's way different from the masterpieces I've personally written about the High Cloud Quintet. Therefore, a drastic adaptation is required. We'll cut off everything apart from the beginning and the end. Maybe we can fix this story after all. I've got a rough idea. Let's go to Scale Gorge Waterscape then. Perhaps we'll be able to find our inspiration beneath the statue of the High Elder.
Storytelling
I
is
have to say,
such an outdated art form.
it does seem pretty... New Forgotten Hall memory activated, is it? It does seem pretty harsh that they're like, hey, so you know, hey Dunhung, so you know how you've been reborn, and you personally were not responsible for any of these crimes, but your previous self was. I think you should undergo the punishment. It's kind of harsh.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
Yes, please. Have we got the Xianzhou ones? Forgotten Hall. Yeah, Memory of Chaos is unlocked. The Voyage of Navis Estrella unlocked. Oh, nice. That's good. Oh, nice. Oh, let's do one of these then, because I want to get Yukong. Which one do I need to do to get Yukong? How far do I need to go? Let me check. Let me check. Complete Chopper's mission and clear Forgotten Hall. Oh, it's just stage 1. Okay.
Do you want to
Let's do that now. Let's get Yukong. Okay. Damage dealt to enemy targets are shared between all enemies. When allies use area of effect or blast attack abilities, increases damage dealt by 50%. Ha! Remember when I was like, I don't have any area edition characters leveled up? Well, they're only level 50 though. We might be alright. Okay, well, who do I have for area of effect? Your single target mostly. These two have area of effect. And then these two have ultimates with area of effects. Oh god, this isn't going to be very easy. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's see. My first team... Oh. No. My first team I'm going to do a couple of physical types. Was it lightning? I don't have one of them leveled up. And I'll put in... Oh, we can put in Dunhung. He's leveling. He's leveled up a bit now. Pella? They can have Zila and Pela. How about that? These guys can have Japad for a shielder. You. And then Dunhung and Bronya. Yeah, let's go with that. All we've got to do is complete this and get Yukong. I'll worry about the rest later. Oh, this is the thing that is just like... There's so much in these games. So it's no wonder that I immediately jumped on this game and gave up on Genshin. Because Genshin, there's such a pile of stuff that I'm like, I'll never get through all of this. Whereas all of this feels a bit more manageable. Okie dokie. Saval, Pela, Saval, Asta, Herta, Hook, and Qingxia are the only people you have with AoE attacks. Yeah. Yeah. And none of them are leveled up. Well, apart from Pela. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. It'll work out. It'll be fine.
So you are afraid of me.
The good thing is, it said their share... Oh, Zila's going to be really rubbish in this. Because they're sharing damage equally. she's gonna be so bad.
Oh.
Boom.
Naughty children, don't listen. You're in bad shape. I'm not afraid of you.
AoB. Wow, that made a difference.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Small.
So we're gonna use Clara's skill
Enemy
whenever
gate
we
is
can.
Net markers
Might use
time for good old
might use
counter.
Pela as a to get the skill points back. Wait, did that not count for the boosted? I don't think that counted. Damn. Okay.
Disappear among the
That's
sea
really not helpful.
butterflies. Illusions of the past. Enemy targets detected.
Because these are both single target.
I'll contain them. Savor the vigor of it.
So it looks like it's only damage they're sharing. They're not sharing debuffs or weakness break, anything like that. It counted Pela just to shit damage. That's fair. To be fair, Pela and so Natasha doesn't have traces leveled up, but she does have some of
Mess with me.
most of her relics are leveled up. Pela does not have relics leveled up. It makes a quite big difference. The same will be true for Dan Hung in the next team. So he'll be quite a bit weaker than the others. But it's okay, because all I've got to do is clear it.
Commencing support.
That's all I need.
Ready for another?
Don't use it yet. I'm tempted, but I'm not using it yet. Because that would be a waste. Unless... Oh no, oh, this isn't one of the... This was what... Oh, this was only a...
I'm with you.
One enemy situation.
Show your courage.
Boom.
This will strengthen our position.
Oh, okay. Well, that's helpful. We've got all of the boosts. Break!
It's too late to repent.
Okay. Who do we want to use their skills for? Bronya and lovely Trailblazer is who we want.
There's always a weakness.
Bring the Trailblazer
The
forward.
time is now. Lend
Because
me
they're the
your
only
strength.
one that has
Let's
a
go.
blast attack at the minute. Blast!
Rules are made to be broken.
Boom! Here we go.
This battle is unavoidable. The time is now.
Lend me your strength.
We've entered the storm.
I feel like
To guard and defend.
Bronya's voice lines are like embedded in my brain because she's the character that has been like consistently in my team for so long. Like she was the first 5-star I got.
You will know justice.
No. If you completely turn Bloom off, the bat literally just turns white. Amazing. Well, I hate this.
Step aside. The time is now.
Boing.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
Go on, my boy.
It's but a vision.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I leveled up Pela and Natasha so that I could have 2 full teams that were leveled up. I leveled up Dan Hung because I like
The
Dan
time is
Hung.
now. Lend
And
me
for
your
literally
strength.
no other reason.
Let's make it quick.
Yeah, Bloom is on giving it a blue glow, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's weird that it would turn white from that, I guess. Especially when its base color seems to be black.
The die is cast. In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We
We
shall
shall never fall. Yeah. This is going to take me a while, I think.
You'll
But they're
pay
doing
for
quite
this.
little damage.
The time is
So
now. Lend me your strength.
I think
Let's
we'll
go.
easily be able to survive. It's just going to take a little while. Be nicer if it didn't take a while though, because then I would get all the 3 stars and I wouldn't have to do it again. What is it? I have to do it within 12? It's 12, isn't it? They're nearly dead, to be fair. To be fair. Don't do that. No.
I
But
hope
yeah.
you're prepared.
Who was it that mentioned the other day about being glad that they... Wait, there's a 3rd wave? Fuck. They spawn with the health that their original wolf has. I am also very glad for that.
In the name of Landau, years of cold. hardens
Can't get
the
me,
wind.
I've got a big
We
shield.
shall never fall.
Chapad is great. I love him.
This battle is unavoidable. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Boink.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Let's make it quick.
Let's make it quick while I destroy you. You know what? I haven't actually paid much attention to Dunham's abilities for a really long time. What is this? Superiority of reach. Wind resistance. What's pen? What's that stand for? Plus 21. So he's got the normal attack. He reduces the speed on a crit hit with the skill. Penetration. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, that makes sense. He deals wind damage. If the enemy is slowed, then he does more damage. Like Welt. Interesting. When Dunhung is the target of an ally's ability, his next attack's wind resistance pen increases. There you go! So because I've used Bronya's ultimate, he now has increased wind resistance penetration. That's actually kind of cool. When the target enemy's current HP percentage is greater than or equal to 50, crit rate increases. When the current HP percentage is 50% or lower, reduces the chance of being attacked by enemies, like Zila. And then his attack increases for his technique. Cool. Boink. We should focus on getting some weakness broken on these Cloud Knights, I think.
It mustn't fall.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Bam!
There's always a weakness. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Let's go.
Take this.
Boom.
You will know justice. The die is cast.
What is it? It's 12, isn't it, that I have to do it in? I reckon I can do it. I reckon I can do this in 12.
In the name of Landau, years of cold.
Hardens the will.
We shall never fall.
I've used Japan a lot as well. Can't get me. I got a big shield.
You'll pay for this. The time is now.
This has become basically
your
just a repetition exercise now. Ah, they're nearly dead. Let's get them. Let's get them. Boom.
You're welcome.
Aha! That was quite satisfying, actually. They are all dead. And I got the 3 stars. Nice. Nice. Did we get Yukong? Did we get her? Did we do it? We did. Yeah! I have an imaginary character! Yay! I haven't got one yet. Look at little baby Ting Yun. I assume that's supposed to be baby Ting Yun. Presumably real Ting Yun and not dead Ting Yun. Woo! Do I have the time to level up a new character? No. No, I don't. No, I don't. There she is. Yukong. She here. What light cone shall we give you? This one. Oh, that's her light cone. Oh, you can have that. I swear I had 2 of those. Maybe I didn't. Her technique is quite helpful. Ooh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So, her technique. After using her technique, Yukong enters sprint mode for 20 seconds. Oh yeah, she's super fast, isn't she? In sprint mode, her movement speed increases by 35% and Yukong gains 2 stacks of roaring bowstrings when she enters battle by attacking enemies. So roaring bowstrings, I remember a little bit, is her skill. She gets 2 stacks by using her skill. When it's active, the attack of all allies increases by 40%, and every time an ally's turn, including Yukong's, ends, Yukong loses 1 stack of roaring bowstrings. When it's the turn where Yukong gains roaring bowstrings by using skill, roaring bowstrings will not be removed. So she can, if you can keep her skill up, she's basically always boosting attack, which is pretty cool. Normal attack. For ultimate, if roaring bowstrings is active on Yukong when her ultimate is used, additionally increases all allies' crit rate by 21% and crit damage by 39%. At the same time, deals imaginary damage equal to 228% of Yukong's attack to a single enemy. What's her talent? Basic attack additionally deals imaginary damage equal to 40% of Yukong's attack and increases the toughness reducing damage of this attack by 100%. This effect can be triggered again in 1 turn. It's pretty cool. Because I am a heathen. Oh, that's disgusting. I haven't got much left. I mean, I think, is it Sushang as well? Yeah, Sushang's got a weird mix of stuff. Hang on. Because I haven't got, like, a full set left. Okay, she's taken the full set, the imaginary one. That's better. There you go, Sushang. Have the weird mix. I haven't been working with these characters. I just give them random stuff. Cool. I want to level her up so that, well, let's have a look. So, I mean, realistically, I need to get these guys to level 80. At the very least, these 4. Preferably also Natasha. So I've got a healer. So that'll be the next on the agenda once I've finished upgrading Dunhung's light cone.
It's been so long.
Then the question is, she'll pretty much act as a second buffer for you. Yeah, this is my thinking. Then after I've done that, because I'm going to start struggling, because I think, I might be wrong, but I think the next equilibrium test is at Trailblaze level 65, and I'm on like 62, so I'm getting close. Yeah, the only Harmony character, apart from... I've got Asta, but she's not leveled up, so the only one I've got is Bronya. So I guess once I've done that with these guys, I might try and get a couple more people up to 70 so they can at least stand a chance. So Yukong, be good to have Saval, or maybe Herta, but I don't like Herta. But I do. I don't like the character of Herta, so I don't want to use her. I like Arlen. Maybe Arlen. I don't really need him though. I've got a couple of I've got destruction already. It's covered. Chingsha, maybe. She is going to be skill point hungry. This is true, and I already have quite a skill point hungry team. Unfortunately, and sadly, I could make the team not skill point hungry by replacing Japard with March 7th, because Japard is just the better shielder. But then that negates Clara's abilities. It's very annoying.
Today's fortune
I think that's what I'll probably work on then. once done that. It's gonna take me fucking ages, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll do it. Okay, what was I even doing? We were going to Scale Gorge Waterscape, and then I got distracted because I could get Yukong. But that means now, I'm pretty sure, until Luca comes out, the only 4-star character that I don't have is Ting Yun now. And Ting Yun is currently available in the shop, and I could buy her, but then I was like, I don't want more characters. Because that means I've got to level them up. And she's a 4-star, like, I'll probably get her eventually. You know? She'll turn up at some point, I'm sure. Also, doesn't matter, she's dead. Oh, look at the beautiful statue. So beautiful. Drink it in. Just looking at this magnificent statue of the High Elder causes inspiration to flood my brain like a waterfall. Yeah, poor Ting Yun. I think she probably deserved better. But hopefully we'll figure out what has actually gone on with her at some point. Why don't you tell me a story, storyteller? It's said that Chloe's powers surged after taking the elixir of dragon oil. But alas, the Lord Ravager was still an emanator of the Ruin Author. How could a mere mortal hope to contend? It was then that Chloe realised the Vidyadhara... I can never say this word properly. Vidyadhara, right? Vidyadhara? Vidyadhara. That's how you say it. Were descendants of dragons, whose high elders naturally possessed eonic powers. And if those powers could be borrowed, transcendence shall be achieved. Didn't I already achieve transcendence by taking that dragon oil elixir? Hey, ever heard of hyperbole? I studied at the Royal Academy on the Yaoqing, and I am a professional playwright by trade. My writing has structure, and I would never be sloppy. Mm-hmm. You keep telling that to yourself, sir. With the miracle elixir flowing internally and the High Elder's power protecting externally, a mere emanator, or even the Ruin Author themselves, would prove no match for Chloe. I'm not so sure Nanook would agree with you. Forget about the details. I told you this is just the first draft, and we'll revise it later. Just focus on the main plot. Back to the topic at hand, please. This scene should begin with you searching for clues around the statue of the High Elder. Dropping adventure into every scene of the plot will definitely help us flesh out this protagonist model. Yep, this man's story is bad. I agree. I reckon this will take the better half of a day, just like last time. So why don't you go off and get ready? Fortify that stomach of yours, or go to the bathroom first. Come find me when you're ready. I'm ready now. How's it going? Ready start? Do you mean ready to start? Guys, come on. Read. Edit. Okay. Bum bum bum. This seems fine, actually. It seems like a fine team. Did you break into Scale Gorge Waterscape to try and beg me for the power of the High Elder? You're joking. Is this some kind of Outworlder joke? Who's speaking? Yeah, Hurryverse needs to make the story, not Gian. Up here! I'm right in front of you. Don't turn a blind eye to me. You a statue? I am the statue of you be the High Elder. Steeped in the essence of moonlight, I have taken consciousness. You be questionable. You're an Outworlder who doesn't even know who I am. Yet you dare come here to claim the power of the High Elder so rashly? Heh, you'll never get your hands on it. Fine, I don't even want it. Quitting so soon? I thought the Nameless were supposed to be tenacious and indomitable. But then again, I'm nothing more than a statue. I can hardly lecture you. Hello, Rengoku! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Come say hi if you feel comfortable. No pressure or anything. What about I set a trial for you? Pass it and you'll gain my recognition. I'll then grant you whatever your wish is. My wish is for 3 more wishes. I'm not some genie in a lamp. We can talk about this again once you complete the trial. Stream Raiders. Stream Raiders. Let's go. Oh, it won't let me turn the volume off. Come on. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Okie dokie. The game has definitely realised that we're doing quite well today. Killing Field always helps. Let's go. Hey, you know, I'm going to exploit the loophole. If there's going to be a loophole, I'll exploit it. Look at that 3-pronged attack, just mowing them down. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Andrew, you're doing so well. You're getting the most kills. I swear it's Andrew that always complains about not being able to get kills in. Look at that! Most kills. Just killing that final flower. That's it, my pawns. Sacrifice yourselves. Yay! We did it. Rufelt an app for me. Enjoy your gold. Ashi and Somem, enjoy your gold as well. And Kekargat, enjoy your Saint Scrolls. You've been upgrading your units for ages? Yes, it's been paying off. Amazing. Right, we don't quite have time for another Stream Raiders this stream, unfortunately. But that's okay, because we've got a questionable Yubi speaking to us. Centuries ago, Dunfeng, the High Elder, got led astray in life, triggering the sedition of Imbibita Lunae and leaving countless mirage echoes filled with hatred throughout Scale Gorge Waterscape. A few of them still cling to vicious hatred, causing all kinds of ruckus that's really starting to get to people. Please get rid of these ill-willed mirage echoes. That's the trial that I have for you. Okay. Let's go down and get rid of them then, I guess. It's just so beautiful. Look at that. Look, it's so beautiful. So pretty. How do I get that way? I've barely explored Scale Gorge Waterscape, to be fair. Yeah, I wish for all illegal wishes to be made legal. No wishes cannot be allowed to affect me in any harmful way, directly or indirectly. And then I wish for infinite wishes. Sorted! There we go. 3 wishes. Done. I've worked for the Realm Keeping Commission for 500 years, and I'll soon qualify to buy a townhouse in the Drifter's Sanctum. What a pity! After this disaster, my reincarnated body has to keep working. This doesn't seem to be the one. Okay, not that one then. They always mock me for being nothing. How can I earn the respect of the preceptors? Why does my existence become visible every time a troublesome task presents itself? This doesn't seem to be the one either. Office of Deep Sources Document Directory Article 3623. No, 3632. The High Elder's Dream Divinations? No, not this one. How have the Vidyadhara not figured out an automatic file management system yet for their massive library? Ugh. This doesn't seem to be the one either. Yeah, you just want to make sure you're safe, and then you make your wishes. That's how you do it. Pyro, you've got it sorted. You know what's up. I was supposed to be chosen as High Elder. That cursed Dunfeng. It was he who stole my rightful power from me. How did things end up? The preceptors got the wrong person and plunged the Vidyadhara into crisis. Haha! That was exactly what they deserved. Hello, Delinquent Potato. Welcome in. How are you doing today? We found the Mirage. This is it. Oh, we've got to fight it now? Oh, okay. Okay, sure.
I'll free you from
The
your
Mirage
chains.
is apparently 3
Disappear
abundance
among the
wolves.
sea of butterflies.
Makes sense. Oh
Illusions of the
no.
past.
Is it a Sunday hangover day for you? I'm sorry. Just relax. Take a
You'll
nice
pay for this.
day to relax. You deserve it.
The time is now. Lend me your strength. Don't mess with
Oh,
me.
that was actually a bit pointless. I shouldn't have done that. Never mind.
With me out here, how can we lose? I
Doo-doo-doo.
need to be brave. Be careful, Mr. Svarog. What a headache.
Kill the white wolves. Don't attack Zila. I don't want you to attack her. Why are you attacking her? Stop. Stop, stop, stop.
Try that again.
A knife! Hello, VJ. Welcome in. Sunday is absolutely not fun day for you. No, it sounds like it. I'm sorry.
We've entered the storm.
I would help, but the only thing that I've ever found to help me on a hangover is just eating a lot of bread.
You
Carbs,
have the worst
soak
luck
it up.
running into me.
But like, I also haven't been hungover many times in my life. I was teetotal until I was about 22. And then like, I'm not really much of a binge drinker. Like, I don't tend to get drunk so much anymore.
I'll free
On
you from your
occasion,
chains.
yeah.
Disappear among
But most
the
of the
sea
time I'm just having like
butterflies.
one cider with dinner or something.
Illusions of the past.
I don't want to hurt the wolves, VJ, but game says I have to. Game says wolves are enemies. Even though they're so beautiful and I want one for a pet.
Try that again.
Wish I could have the wolf.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Boom, boom, boom.
Don't mess with me.
Haha.
Let me
Death
end
to
your
all
misery.
wolves.
Who's next?
Oh, we need to re-up that shield.
You can't run.
No, you can't.
I'm okay. I
Boom.
want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Frog.
You know,
My
one
turn.
thing I find quite interesting with the order of the
Right
banners
there while I give you a
on
present.
this game, with the warp banners,
Gotta try hard
because
sometimes. Check out this
the first couple of banners made sense to me because they went Zila first, who's a character in the first arc, who you're quite likely
So
to
you
meet
are
in the
afraid of me.
first like couple of weeks of playing the game. Then they had Jingyuan, who is probably who you're going to meet in the next couple of weeks of playing the game because he's in the next arc, you know. And I know, like, because we've got Blade at the minute, then it'll be Kafka.
This battle is
And then I think it will, I get the impression it will be, we've got Fujuan and Imbibisalune. Now, logically, I would say it would make most sense to put Kafka first, because we all know who Kafka is. She opens the game. You know, everyone knows who she is. Kafka first,
What a headache.
then put Fujuan, because she's who you meet next in the story.
You
She's
have
who
the
you're
worst
gonna
luck
be
running
more,
into me.
like, more attached
What's
to.
this?
And then Blade, because he's who you meet next, if that makes sense. And Imbibisalune last because you only understand that right at the very end. You know, that would be the logic that made sense for me.
Target threat.
But they've gone with a very different order.
Careful, Mr. Svarog.
And I know it does, it makes sense because I tend to prefer characters that I have some kind of like attachment to within the story. But like, not everyone plays a game like that, you know. So I understand. But I'd just be really intrigued to know how they decided which characters to go where. That should be it, right? Time to go back and report it into that statue. Chloe successfully completed the trial and returned to the statue of the High Elder. What is Dun Hung going to say about all of this? The grievances hanging over Scale Gorge Waterscape have cleared a little. I think you have indeed completed the trial. You really do live up to the moniker of the Nameless. Now that you've completed the first trial, now it's time for the second trial. Just how many trials are there now? Don't worry, this will be your final trial. Before his imprisonment, Dun Feng buried all of his treasure deep within Scale Gorge Waterscape. They say that before he set out, he spoke these words. I'm going to say rules are made to be broken because that's mine. Rules are made to be broken! What's that about? Anyway, the second trial is to find the treasure, return it to its original owner, and reset the wheels of fate. Chloe found the High Elder's secret treasure trove thanks to the statue's guidance. Oh, that was easy. Oh, what? I haven't found it then. Interesting. I could do with the sustenance anchor right about now. Is there a sustenance anchor somewhere? Oh. When Chloe arrived at this place, she immediately smelled the presence of Long in the air and thought, this must be where the secret treasures of the High Elder lies. Really? Is my sense of smell that good? Let me see if there's any place to hide a treasure. So I've just got to smash things? Okay, I can do that. That's fine. This looks like one of Dun Feng's treasure items. Report back with it to the statue. Okay, I found the secret treasure. Whoa. So I was right about you. Being able to complete these trials proves you a trustworthy person. Ah, well said. You sure have good taste, I'll give you that. The truth always comes in threes. You may have passed the first two trials, but now comes the final and most important test. And please don't tell me that I'm not trusting. Because this third trial is the answer which you seek. The power of the High Elder. We Vidyadhara naturally reincarnate in cyclical continuity. As the previous High Elder has abdicated and undergone a hatching rebirth, a new High Elder will be reborn once more. I want you to find this Vidyadhara egg and deliver the rebirth of the new High Elder. From then on, this new High Elder will be your help and support you in overcoming any hardships you may encounter. Go, Nameless. The help you seek is at hand. Chloe found the soon-to-be-born impending High Elder thanks to the statue's guidance. You know, at least this story is told in a slightly more exciting way. It's still a bit shit. But at least we don't have to listen to Mr. Jian's weird narrative voice. Oh, thank goodness for the sustenance anchor. Oh, he's back. I jinxed it. Chloe found the luminescent Vidyadhara egg, and indeed there was a creature about to break free from incubation. And so, Chloe carefully deliver the new High Elder into re-existence. Spelling mistake again. I'm pretty sure this is definitely not how eggs work. But okay. That was easy, that one. Sometimes I struggle with those. That one was easy. You call that delivering a newborn? I'm just using a typical Xianzhou literary device. Nothing special about it, okay? Why does the remind me again, why does the delivery also involve abacus circuitry? I admit it's a bit far-fetched, but I couldn't think of any other way to express things. Ugh, forget it. That's our first draft for now. As for the exact details, I'll leave it up to future Mr. Jian to worry about. All in all, With the help of Chloe, the newborn High Elder of the Vidyadhara successfully hatched from their egg and was thus reborn. Pretty tall for a newborn, huh? The High Elder is naturally superior to the ordinary and grows immediately upon the touch of the wind. The newborn High Elder stared blankly at Chloe. At this moment, Chloe should bear the sacred responsibility of scripting a name for this newborn High Elder. Dragons derive power from their names. Why do I have to name it? Because you're the protagonist of this story. Chloe named the new High Elder as Cold Dragon Young. I want to call it Danahung in respect, but I'm going to call it Cold Dragon Young because I know how much he hates that name. Cold as frost, but nimble as a dragon. A fitting name. As fate would dictate, Cold Dragon Young, the new leader of the Vidyadhara, has been reborn. But just as the two were immersed in the joys of life reborn, crisis loomed imminent. A horde of disciples of Sanctus Medicus had found this location. The freshly reborn High Elder and that Outworlder who took out so many of our brothers and sisters. So this is where you are. Quick, take advantage of their weak position to rid them once and for all. Go! Fear not, Chloe. Let me chant a cloud hymn to protect you. These schmucks are nothing to worry about. Faced with the advancing enemy, Chloe concentrated all her chi to her core radix as she shouted. These are all hilarious options. I'm going to go with sobs in tears. What are you crying about? Ah yes, Chloe has become a mother for the very first time, and despite not being one by the biological definition, our hero still feels that heavenly gift of affection. But there's no room for any emotional drama to play out here, as the High Elder gave a clear shout and the battle began. How is this dude a successful storyteller? His stories are shit. Right, we need to get rid of this guy, this wolf first.
From your chains, disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Bam. No, don't do that. That's not fun. No.
Evildoer. You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present.
There we
You
go.
need to be free. Be careful, Mr. Sparrow. I want to protect everyone too.
And now everyone will go and attack the baby. And get attacked in response.
Try that again.
Boom.
I'm okay. You can't run.
Kill a wolf. Oh, for goodness sake, really?
This battle is unavoidable.
There we go.
We've entered the storm. To guard
Gosh.
and defend.
If this is chapter 2, there's like 6 chapters. What else could there possibly be? This story is so shit.
With me out here, how can we lose?
I think though, like, it's supposed to be shit, right?
Check out
It's on
this
purpose.
awesome move.
And I do think it's quite funny because we're directly comparing it to the actual game story that has been written. Like, and obviously this is all on purpose, but I think it's brilliant. I think it's really funny. And actually, I think it's actually like when you look at it, it's actually probably not that terrible a story. It's just told in such a strange way. And because of that aforementioned comparison, makes it sound really silly.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sparrow.
Help me, Mr. Sparrow! Boom, boom.
So you are afraid of me.
Haha, except she won't get a resurgence because it's the bloody Mara Struck. I hate the Mara
I'll
Struck.
free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of
You're always like,
butterflies.
yeah, Zila's gonna get a resurgence. No, the Mara Struck is healed.
Let me
Now
end
she gets a
your misery.
resurgence. Do 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 do.
The time is now. Lend me your strength. What a headache.
Bum 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 ba-dum. Come on, Zila,
Let me
kill the
end
wolf
your
as well.
misery.
Yeah. Did it. After this battle, Chloe and Cold Dragon Young forged an alliance in blood, between which none could ever hope to drive a wedge. In blood? With a child? Be patient, everyone. The next act, dear listeners, is our long-awaited martial arts fight scene. Traveler treasures Heart of Scions. Dragon Lord commands Wrath of Seas. If we put it like that, then this act will be complete too. Where did the long-awaited martial arts scene end up going? Did I mention? Martial arts scenes are the easiest of all to write. Just a couple of strokes on your protagonist model is all it takes. Mr. Jian began scribbling at a furious pace, as before. He soon let out a long, satisfied sigh, which seemed to be a habitual pattern for Mr. Jian's writing process, and handed the protagonist model over to you. This scene is complete. Take some time to have a look at it, and feel free to share any feedback with me. What follows should be the climax and the end of your story, so I need to think carefully about how it's written. It's already getting late, and we've both put in a lot of effort. I will head back to Starskip Haven, and let's keep in touch if any inspiration strikes. So long. Woo! Well, that's taken us to the end of stream, to be fair. It's taken us right through. And here we are. Wow, this is an interesting quest. I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm also kind of not quite getting it, but yeah, it's fine. It's all good. But hey. Anywho, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you've had a fantastic day, fantastic time with us. I'm sorry we couldn't play Zelda in the end. I'm going to have to look at that because if the capture card is interfering with the camera, that's a problem. But I think we've had a few Zelda streams that have been okay, so I'll have a little look and see what I can do. But hey, we got to do Star Rail and we beat Fantalia, so that was fun. It was very cool. Special thank yous to go today to Paolo223 and also Rengoku Kyoguru7. Thank you so much for following, you guys. Look at that, 325. That's a big number. It's pretty big. That's getting close to that 400 as well, which is real cool. Very cool. If you don't already know, my name is Chloe. I stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 2 p.m. UK time. And we were supposed to play Zelda today because it's Sunday, but we didn't because it broke. But I like Star Rail, in case you hadn't noticed. There are loads and loads of ways you can support the stream. You're already doing the most important one. You're watching it, so well done. But if you are able to and you would like to donate monetarily, if you have enjoyed the stream, that's a fantastic way to say a little thank you. You can donate to my tip jar, which is right in the chat there. You can also subscribe and share with bits, and all of that goes back into making the stream better. And at this rate, I'm going to have to put up a dono goal for a new processor. So I think that's probably what my week's going to end up looking at, if I even have any time. Oh, Andrew, thank you. Bless you. You're too kind. But of course, if you are unable to support monetarily, there are loads of free ways you can support. Firstly, you can join the Discord, come and have fun times, or you can, well, preferably both, and/or you can follow me all over social media at Chloe_with_the_flow. Everything that I'm on is linked there in my link tree, including my links to where you can stream my music, and also all of the other things that I do on the internet, which include Deck of Many Aces, which is an actual play D&D 5e podcast made with actual asexuals and aromantics. We release episodes every other Friday. One has just been released this weekend. It's spicy, so go check it out. Thank you so much for the follow, Chidomaru. Thank you. Welcome in. But yes, you can find Deck of Many Aces wherever you find your good podcasts. I also write all of the music for that. You can find that on Spotify, Apple Music, all of that jazz. And while you're at it, go and look for A Rendezvous with Destiny, which is a Bite Mark's actual play podcast where we play werewolves in the Scottish Highlands and we all hate each other. It's great. Season 1 is finished. Season 2 will be out in September. In the meantime, we have Short Shot of the Dresden Files that I ran. It's the first and only time I've ever GM'd for an audience, and it was very, very special. So if you don't want a long listen, if you want just a few episodes, go check that out. It's called our little breaks are called A Break from Destiny. So it's the most recent Break from Destiny series, which you can check out. Sleepy Killer, welcome in. If you've been lurking, I don't know, but welcome in anyway. I'm glad you like it. Hello. Yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff that I do. There'll be, hopefully, at some point, stuff, TTRPG stuff that I'm in that you can watch with your eyes as well. But we're waiting on that. Yeah, I think that's everything from me. The next stream will be on Wednesday. We'll play Genshin on Wednesday. And after that, that'll be it. Yeah, next stream on Wednesday. That'll be it before my holiday. So then I'll be off for a week. So make sure you be there. Be there or miss out on the last stream before holiday. Right. The question is, who should we raid? Let's raid Megan. I miss Megan. She's playing Worms WMD again. Last time I saw her play that looked really fun. Megan Returns is a very, very cool streamer and a good friend. And she often plays with her friends and I believe her husband. I think they're married. And so you'll get to see them all and hear them all play if we go and raid them now. So let me put a raid call in the chat for you guys. There we go. Please copy and paste that. Put it in Megan's chat. Show her how much we love her. Pass on the love from here. I will threaten you with a good time. I will do it. Was lurking but enjoyed the stream and love Star Rail. I love Star Rail too. It's my life. It's my favorite. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. But yeah, so that's it for me. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you all on Wednesday. Bye.